Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tonya, and if you're returning, well today I'm going to be working on my fall series, and I have 3 neutral fall decor ideas that I think you're really going to love. Let's go ahead and jump into the first one. Now in this design, I took one of these oval shaped, it was actually a chalkboard in the center, and I wanted to turn it into this really unique piece of wall art. And when I got these, they were 50% off, and I actually just was at Dollar General and saw a couple more of them there. So if you happen to be out, these are a definite keeper. Now I'm just going to take some of the greenery that I had taken off of another wreath that I got marked down at Dollar General. And I decided, because I wanted this to be the neutral decor, that I was just going to use all of that greenery to create this design. And I really like how this one turned out. I thought it was time to throw in some of these neutral decor ideas, so I really hope you enjoy these today. Now the little ivory pumpkins and gourds, I picked those up at Hobby Lobby, and of course now everything is 40% off, so that's just wonderful. And I am just going to take some of my Gorilla Hot Glue and glue these on. And I didn't know if you noticed when I was putting my greenery on, I always like to do like my larger leaves on the bottom and then just build everything up to the smaller ones. And you can see those little cotton stems over there. I'm actually going to be just popping those in around the pumpkins, and I always like to save those for last. And I think it makes just a really pretty design. But I really love this little oval frame, and if I went too quick at the beginning, you notice I did kind of sand that down lightly just to bring out some of that light brown color and make it look a little bit aged. But I do something really different with this one, everyone. I decided to take some of those little chalkboard leaves from Dollar Tree and just have them dangling through the center. And I just thought that would be something fun to try. And keep in mind, this is just for inspiration. You may love this piece just like it is, or you may want to add one of the little gather wood signs across the front of it too. But I thought it would be fun just to have those little leaves dangling. So you'll see where I pop those on here in a moment. But these were really fun, and I was really happy to be doing some of the neutral fall decor again. Now let me tell you a little bit what's coming up while I'm working on this one. I've got some really neat Halloween decor ideas for you. They're kind of elegant, I guess you could say, and not really spooky, but I think you're really going to love them. I'm going to try to work on those this weekend and have those up at the first of the week. And I also have a thrift store haul that I cannot wait to share with you. Now you can see I was just kind of staple gunning my little rope tie there on the back. I had to move that over a little bit, and I think that was because of the weight was on the one side of my little oval frame. Now here's where I'm just going to take that black yarn and those little chalkboard leaves, and you know how much I love the black and white also. So this kind of had all the colors that I enjoyed, the black and white and the neutral and the ivory. So let me know what you think of this. This looks so pretty, everyone, hanging on the wall. And here comes a quick little video where you can see that I have it displayed there on the wall. And I thought this one was just so simple and elegant, and I really enjoyed creating this one. So let me know what you think of this one in the comments below. Now for our next DIY, we're going to be creating this beautiful piece of wall art. And I found this metal frame at Dollar General marked down in the 50% off. And then, of course, I got some more of those pumpkins from Hobby Lobby, 40% off. This is a swag that I had actually taken apart that I had picked up back a couple weeks ago at Dollar General, and I knew that I was going to be cutting this apart to make different designs out of it. But wow, that couldn't have fit more perfect together. And I thought this was just a really neat little piece of wall art, this metal design. And I knew that I was going to use this for fall. And this was so simple, everyone. I just took that little swag and zip tied that right on there. And then I decided to see if I could zip tie this pumpkin on to make it hold on there a little bit better. And that actually worked really well. Just be careful when you're drilling a hole in that pumpkin, because you don't want to pull it too hard because it may tear the foam. And then I do end up using a little bit of E6000 for this next pumpkin, because I really was afraid to drill anything in the back of that one. But everyone, this was so simple, and this turned out so pretty. So if you happen to run into those little metal wall hangings there at Dollar General, definitely pick those up. They have a lot of potential for different things that you can do with them. And I was really loving all this neutral idea here, but I picked up those, I think they're like a faux leather leaves from Dollar Tree that is new this year. And I just popped 2 or 3 of those in here. You'll see in a moment. And wow, I really like that. Now, you could have left it just like this and it would have been fine. Or maybe even use some of the burlap leaves would have been pretty. But I really enjoyed that color. It's kind of like a burnt sienna, those leaves. And you can see there. So I just decided that I was just going to pop a few of them there in the background, and I really like the way they look laying up against the black also. But everyone, I really love these wall art designs, and I hope these are some that gives you some inspiration ideas to create something like this. And here is a little video where I have it displayed on the wall, and I think it made such a pretty and elegant wall art piece from summer going straight into fall. So let me know what you think of this one in the comments below. Now for our last DIY, we're going to be creating this pumpkin wreath. And I really love how this turned out. I ended up spraying the pumpkin rim black a few days ago. And then I remembered that I had this chicken wire, and I thought, wow, I'm going to use this and put on the back. And I will tell you, everyone, most of these were Pinterest inspired. I was just looking through there like we love to do, and I just saw a few designs that I really like. So I thought I would try to create them on my own. And you can see I just kind of forced that wire down along the back of the pumpkin and did take my little pliers and press that down really well. Now here is some of the twigs where I had taken a wreath apart that I had picked up half price at Dollar General. And everyone, they had some really good deals on a lot of that spring stuff that you can definitely take apart and turn into these beautiful designs as you have seen. They just really turned out wonderful. And I'm going to take my zip tie and just tie these twigs on. And I love using those zip ties. Wow, it just makes things so much simpler. I've said that I don't know how many times. And I do put gloves on when I'm working with these little twigs. They're kind of pokey. They'll really scratch your hands up if you're not careful. But they really look pretty once you get them all put together. And I was surprised. I ended up saving a whole little basket full of these twigs that I know I'm going to be using for several of my fall designs. And over there you can see I've got some of those burlap leaves that they had from Dollar Tree. Really happy with the selection of leaves that they have at Dollar Tree this year. Now this is one of the flowers that I had picked up at Hobby Lobby. And everyone, you will see at the end of this one where I actually found my other big sunflower and I added it to that top left corner. And I could have left it with just the one, but I wanted to add just another one on there. But I'm going to do this really simple again and just add all the little neutral color tones to that. And then I remembered I had picked up these little sticks that were cut in half at Hobby Lobby last year. And they come on a roll. And wow, they make great little pumpkin stems. So I went ahead and I tried it again. I wanted to see if I could drill a hole in that. And as long as you use a small bit, you can drill a hole in there without splitting the wood or anything. And I knew that would be the easiest way to attach this stem onto the pumpkin. But everyone, this is my 3 neutral decor fall ideas for you. And while I'm finishing up, you'll have to let me know if you had a favorite one that I created today. And also keep in mind that we have those Halloween DIYs coming up, and I really think you're going to like those. They're going to be really pretty, and like I said, I didn't go real scary. They're kind of a little more on the elegant end of the spectrum, so if that's possible with Halloween, but you definitely got to see this video because I think they're going to be really pretty. And then I've got a thrift store haul that I'm going to try to do for you, hopefully this weekend. And these are going to be some items that I'm going to be putting in my booth. And I really hit the jackpot today when I had stopped by and picked up a few things. So I was excited about that. Now, here is that green netting that I have used in a previous video. I'll leave that link down below. And I'll leave a little video up top here too at the end. And it's where I done the 3 wreaths, and it was last year, but that one has been getting a lot of attention. And I have some wreaths made with this little green netting here, and wow, it turned out so pretty. So I thought I'd just pull that out and add a little bit into this wreath. And this one has a real nature feel to it, and I was really liking that for the neutral decor. And of course, you see I always pop in a little bit of that greenery there. But definitely enjoyed these today. Wanted to finish this one off with that little Hello Autumn. And here it is on the wall. You can see I added my other sunflower once I found it. But everyone, that is it for our neutral fall decor DIY ideas. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you consider doing so. That really does help my channel get noticed, and we're getting closer and closer to the 5,000, everyone. Well, I will see you on the next one.